What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. First and foremost, shout out to everyone that's been liking, subscribing, and commenting. You guys are freaking awesome. And what is happening right now? What is all this green around me? I don't know. I'm feeling good. I'm not going to complain. Is this a bull trap? I don't know, guys. Take it with a grain of salt. But that being said, I know that I woke up on the right side of the bed this morning. Hopefully you did as well. We're seeing green across the board. I mean, there was just this insane increase in Bitcoin last night. The market cap jumped, I don't even know. I think it was like 25 billion, 30 billion, something like that. So it was really, really great. But honestly, guys, let's be honest. The reason is because Facebook is now allowing crypto ads again, as you can see by this sponsored Bancor ad. So obviously that's why the price went up, guys. I don't know. I have no idea. So anyway, if we have a look here, Power Ledger, 62%, 10x, 56%, 0x, 33, Kyber Network, 29, Wax, Bytecoin, Zilliqa, Mithril, Theta. Wow. I know anyone holding these tokens are happy today. This reminds me of the good old days in crypto when you used to have price swings of, 100% gains in a day, right? Those just kind of brings me back to the good old days. So yeah, guys, you do know that I was gone the other day. I was at the Blockchain Connect conference. I feel bad. I didn't really cover all the news. There's one story in particular I forgot. So that happened. Anyway, moving on. Big news of the day, guys. At exactly 8:00:09, the first block was successfully mined. The Vechain Thor blockchain has officially launched. And here you can see right here, boom. Congratulations, Vechain. And you remember they were having those kind of they were incentivizing people to try to hack the blockchain. They even doubled it. And I guess basically it's looking really good. Everything's really great. So you also had this tweet coming out from Sunny. He said, "Salute and respect Ethereum, where we start from, but are marching to the new world. Thank you, Vitalik Buterin, and the entire ETH team and community. Vechain Thor Genesis block." I thought this was really cool right here, too. It says, "Salute and respect Ethereum." That was really nice. So that's basically what was going on over there. Now, let's talk about some other news. Lots of news today. As soon as the markets go up, all the good news comes out. All the coins are releasing stuff, right? Because that's the day you want to do it. So I just wanted to really quick touch on the Ontology Airdrop. So for those of you that were holding NEO back, when they first did the original airdrop, remember that you're going to get the second portion. So the original airdrop was 0.2 ONT for every one NEO. Half of that was distributed originally. Let's see when that was, back in March. And now they're doing the second. So the second airdrop is going to be the other half, okay? But here's the catch. It's not going to be going to your NEO wallet, okay? So the second half of the ONT airdrop has been scheduled for Monday, July 9th. Very soon, guys. However, it will not be delivered to the NEO addresses, but rather to the Mainnet ONT addresses. The ONT mainnet addresses that will be receiving the airdrop will be the same as the NEO addresses that received the first round distribution and can be accessed using the same private keys or wallet import format. So the same exact private keys that you used for your NEO will be used for your Ontology. Currently, there are 3 ways for individuals to access their Mainnet ONT tokens. Through Onto, which is Ontology's decentralized client that includes a wallet, which will be released in July. Through third-party wallets that support Mainnet ONT, Ontology will notify users of wallets that will support the Mainnet ONT, or through an exchange that held users' NEO during the snapshot, such as individuals should refer to the exchange, so possibly Binance or whoever. We'll have to look into that as well. Also, if you guys didn't have an opportunity to check it out, I actually was chilling with Tyler from Chico Crypto, Nathan, Captain Crypto from Cryptonauts, and we were actually at the Ontology Mainnet pre-launch release. So if you guys are interested, I'll actually fast forward through us talking. So here you go. You have Hongfei giving his speech. Then over, here we have Jun Lee going into what is Ontology. And if we move a little bit towards the end, you can see some of the dApps that are looking to build on the ecosystem. So I got to see that live. It was really fun at the conference, but I will drop a link in the description, and you guys can check this out if you want. That's over at Tyler's channel. Also, while we're on the discussion of Ontology Neo, you guys know the other day was Hongfei's birthday. If you watch my channel, I kind of snuck a little video in of him blowing out the candles on the birthday cake. So they actually dropped this really awesome kind of mini biography, I guess, on Hongfei. So it goes into it over here, talks about his background, everything else. And I just thought it was a really cool write-up. It was a really respectful write-up, kind of talking about Hongfei and his, his vision and his views on blockchain, the future, decentralization, etc. So if you guys want a good read, get to kind of know Hongfei a little bit better, check it out. I'll drop that in the description as well. Oh, look, everybody's favorite coin in the world, EOS, is back in the news again. Honestly, I'm not going to go into detail. I know EOS is a controversial topic, but it's looking like EOS might be getting more centralized again. So there's all this, whatever. I'll drop a link. To summarize it, if we come over here, Eric on Twitter said Block 1 has decided to take over BP voting by using their 10% stack. They have 90 million tokens. The current winning range of votes for BP is 29 to 49 million. So Block 1 can now single-handedly pick the BP list for EOS. What do you guys think about that? I don't know. That's more news coming out of EOS. Moving on, our old friend Stratis. Have not talked about Stratis in such a long time. So what is going on? Why is everybody so excited? Well, basically, the blockchain as a service platform, which is Stratis, has taken yet another step forward to ease enterprise adoption of blockchain technology by releasing the alpha version of Stratis sidechain as well as Stratis Academy. So sidechains provide a means to quickly provision, sandbox, and deploy a bespoke blockchain tailored to specific enterprise processes. Because Stratis sidechains remain linked to the well-established Stratis main chain, enterprises can be certain their blockchain implementations will continue to benefit from enhancements made by our core team of highly experienced developers. That's the first part. And also we have the Academy. So the Academy is essentially a learning hub for developers. It's primarily going to be focused on C#. So it says C# have one of the largest developer communities in the world and remains a go-to tool for development of business applications. However, the community still lacks a central source of information. So as the team put it themselves, they want the Academy to be the learning hub for developers to gain firsthand experience in blockchain technology. The Academy starts from the ground up, covering the basics of blockchain technology, with each successive module tackling various features on the Stratis platform, and includes code examples of how to deploy smart contracts. So that's some news coming out of Stratis. It's been quite some time, I must say. So that is good news as well. Also, let's talk about NULS. 7,990 transactions in a single 10-second block. And for proof, you can actually confirm this on the Block Explorer. So that is amazing, guys. NULS did, in a 10-second block, 7,990 transactions. That is pretty freaking impressive, guys. So anyway, moving on, we do have this pretty awesome video that came out from Waltonchain, guys. It's a 30-second clip. It's like their new little promo video. It's really cool. I'm just going to play it for you guys right now. So let's hit the play button and let's dive right in. Got excited there, guys. So yeah, that's the Waltonchain video. Pretty cool. Got me kind of pumped. I like Waltonchain. I like what those guys are doing. I've always been a firm supporter of Walton. So congratulations, guys. Excellent 30-second video. Now let's talk about, so you have Tempo Crypto. Let's explain why this is important right now. I have it highlighted. So Tempo Money Transfer announces a partnership with Flutterwave, an African payment technology company, to offer ease, fast, and secure blockchain payment using Stellar to Nigeria. So with this partnership, Tempo's customers may send funds to their loved ones in Nigeria through any of Tempo's 300 agents online or via the Tempo mobile application, or payment in Nigerian local currency. So that's kind of just the good news coming out of Stellar. So that is exactly what we need, remittances, helping to get money to all these different countries. That's blockchain adoption at its finest. Moving on, now here's a coin that not a lot of people talk to. I know Richard Hart is like a huge fan of Byteball. He loves the technology. they are based on DAG. They were one of the original DAGs. I don't know if they were the first DAG, but most people think of IOTA and things of that nature. So anyway, it says that they ventured into the terrain of esports by partnering with Spanish esports community eStreams TV. So not just another cryptocurrency. So however, in the esports world where speed of transaction is vital, blockchain also has its limitation and issues that inhibit its wider adoption. One possible way to make transactions scalable and faster, and therefore compatible with the stringent requirement of the esports world, is the development of directed acyclic graph, or DAG, which I just spoke about. So Byteball was among the first to embrace it. So they were, there we go. They were among the first. As part of the Byteball deal, Byteball will distribute its tokens, bytes, for free to eStreams users. In turn, eStreams TV will be using the funds for prizes and winnings, popularizing Byteball among the esports community. Under this agreement, eStreams, which offers a platform for gamers to watch streams of their famous esports, engage with content, and compete to win prizes, will be able to distribute bytes to thousands of users. And there's a little more down here, but there you guys go. So Byteball, esports, great. Congratulations for Byteball. So also, guys, for those of you that are interested in distributed credit chain, they have currently been listed on KuCoin. And no, Tether wasn't hit by a double spend attack. So this is something that a lot of people were talking about. I wanted to have a little bit of a look into this as well. So there was some fishy transactions. So I guess, let me go into it. So earlier this week, blockchain security research team Slumis identified suspicious activity surrounding a particular Tether transaction. The firm published a blurred photograph, which I guess is right here, of the raw transaction, along with the suggestion that it had been involved in a successful double spend against a cryptocurrency exchange. It is not currently clear whether the exploit was carried out by a black hat hacker or by Slowmist as proof of concept. So responding to the allegations, Omni developers explained that the flaw lay not in the Omni protocol upon which Tether's run, but in the manner in which the still unnamed exchange handled incoming token payments. Apparently, the platform's deposit system did not properly verify whether a transaction's validity flag was marked as true before crediting the deposit to the user's account, allowing the sender to deposit the same coins to the platform twice. The reference client of the Omni layer, Omni Core, doesn't credit any tokens from invalid transactions. The developers wrote, adding that based on our investigations, this was not a recurring event and no large amount of funds were lost. So here's the hypothetical situation. What if it had been a true double spend, right? Well, it says that Tether runs on the Omni protocol, which itself is a second layer application on top of the Bitcoin network. Tether has also been released on Ethereum, but the overwhelming majority of USDT tokens remain on Omni. Consequently, launching a double spend attack against an Omni-based asset such as Tether would require the attacker to gain 51% control of the Bitcoin hash rate, placing the entire Bitcoin network at risk. In other words, highly unlikely. Highly unlikely, okay? So that's kind of to clarify that situation as well. Now, I like to talk about a little bit of adoption. So you're seeing Microsoft introducing blockchain payment systems for Xbox with billion-dollar game developer on board. So they're planning to slash operational costs by introducing a new blockchain to manage royalty payments for gaming developers. Built on top of the Quorum blockchain using Microsoft's Azure cloud, it will initially be tested on Microsoft's Xbox gaming console to manage payments for video game publishers, including Ubisoft, one of the largest gaming publishers worldwide. To impact its bottom line, Microsoft and its multinational accounting partners, Ernst & Young, EY, are hoping to streamline the royalty payment process and cut operating costs in half by eliminating the costly manual reconciliations and partner reviews that are required to build trust. So that's really awesome news coming out of Microsoft. I love adoption. I love this stuff. This is great. It's why I get excited. So now that everybody is excited and we've had this little mini spike in price, right? Now we're going back to the moon, right? So the question is it a bull trap? Could be, guys. I don't know. But now you're seeing BitMEX CEO saying that Bitcoin is going to go to $50,000 by the end of the year. Great. Another prediction, right? But let's see what he has to say. Let's look into it. So Arthur Hayes, CEO of BitMEX, still has his eyes set on a $50,000 end-of-year price prediction that he made earlier this year. You know who else made a $50,000 price prediction? My man Data Dash, Nicholas Merton. So I hope for both of us that we're right. Okay, so he says, well, I think that something that goes up to 20,000 in 1 year can have a correction down to around 6,000. Later adding that the cryptocurrency market is perhaps one positive regulatory decision away, maybe an ETF approved by the SEC, to climbing through the $20,000 or even $50,000 by the end of the year mark. Maybe he is over exuberant, some have thought, but others think this call is rational. Hayes went on to say that he believes the time span for large price movement will shorten. For example, he says in 2013 to 2015, we went from 1,200 to 200. In 2015 to 2017, we went from 200 to 20,000. So we've done these sort of moves before. He says, I think the time span is going to shorten because you have many more people involved in the market who have invested capital and resources to trade this asset class. And guys, I don't have a chart pulled up right now, but can I just mention that big run up to 20,000 Bitcoin from, I think it was around 7,000. I don't know the exact date, but it was roughly 3 weeks. It was between 3 weeks and a month. So, yeah, it's possible. I mean, we saw, Bitcoin move $13,000 in like 3 weeks. So I wouldn't put it past it. I mean, but, everyone has their opinion. Everybody's going to just throw darts at the board and, hey, 50,000, a million, whatever. So we can all kind of just guess what Bitcoin's going to be. So getting into some news, we have John McAfee. He's not very happy with HitBTC. So he says, the crypto exchanges have become the thing that we have originally fought against. Their power is immense. HitBTC, for example, has increased suffering for millions of poor people who cannot afford the minimum buy-in since it's greater than their monthly income. Boycott them. He says in his tweet, I will be your worst enemy until you prove that you are aligned with our community and are truly interested in helping the poor. You have not done shit to help access the only free healthcare in the world. This issue seems to stem from one of the employees' accounts being frozen on HitBTC. So then you see JW from McAfee Executive saying, attention, you who suffered from the HitBTC scam, corporate timidly called and fixed my problem. What about you? I swear on my name, the exchange will no longer be if every unethical problem I receive from you is not fixed. Send name and ticket number to official Mr. McAfee at gmail.com. So while HitBTC definitely has problems and is considered one of the shadiest exchanges out there, in the case it looks like John McAfee is using his fan base leverage to deal with personal problems. This is probably not the end of the story. Now, I'll be straight up with you guys. I mean, I'm just going to tell you my opinion on this. I think what he's kind of saying is really cool as far as allowing people to have kind of smaller trades, right? And be able to buy in smaller. But at the same time, I will say personally, I'm not really a big fan of HitBTC. I tried to use it back in the day to pick up some Icon back when it was like 44 cents. Yeah, right? It was a pain in the ass. It was so aggravating. You had to enter everything manually. I found it to be, maybe it's fixed since then. This was months ago, but it was a little bit clunky for me. I just really didn't enjoy the experience, but I don't know. Maybe it got better. Who knows? Moving on to some other news. So we have JD Cloud, a subsidiary of China's largest online retailer. JD Group has partnered with Huobi to explore blockchain technology applications in cloud computing. According to the press release, the companies have signed a strategic cooperation agreement to jointly explore some key blockchain application scenarios, focusing on financial services, Internet of Things, IoT, and supply chains. Additionally, the two companies are looking to conduct a study on the underlying technologies of blockchain, including ring signature, like in Monero, homomorphic encryption, Lightning Network, and various forms of consensus algorithm design and implementation. Finally, also, we have the PwC finding that 2017 ICO volume is already double that of the previous year. So they say in total there were 537 ICOs with a total volume of more than 13.7 billion that have been registered since the beginning of the year. In comparison, in 2017, where there were a total of 552 ICOs with a volume of just over 7 billion. Also, the average size of an ICO has almost doubled from 12.8 million to over 25.5 million since last year. So guys, are we back? Are we back to the crypto that we love? Is it back? Is our memes back in season? Are we going to the moon? What's up with this pump? Is it a bull trap? Is it a bull run? I don't know, guys, but I know that I'm happy today. Prices are back up. We'll see. We still need that catalyst. We still need that mainstream adoption. Hopefully it's coming. Some people are now starting to say 25K Bitcoin, 50K Bitcoin. One person said $1 million Bitcoin. Also, there's those those conspiracies with the Bitcoin citadels and aliens, and then the hash from the future. It's so many crazy things in crypto right now. So yeah, fun to be back, guys. Prices are up. How long will it last? We don't know. That being said, I wanted to let you guys know, yes, this is a picture of me, of myself, Yanbo Lee from NKN, and Blockchain Brad. The reason that I'm just showing you this is, one, it was really awesome to get a chance to hang out with these guys, and two, I do have an interview with Bruce Lee, not pictured in this picture, from NKN. I did it live at the event. Not a really long interview. I think it's about 18 minutes. We kind of just cut right to the chase, but I will be dropping that a little bit later today, so that's something that you can look forward to as well. And that being said, guys, I completely forgot, but we officially crossed 30,000 subscribers on the channel. Completely forgot to mention it, guys. So I want to say thank you so much for your ongoing support. You're really amazing. I appreciate every single person out there, everyone that's been liking the channel, dropping me comments, joining my Telegram group. I have a link in the description for my Telegram chat. I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. I wake up every day. You guys bring me more news than I can even find. So I it's a community. That's what it's about here. So thanks again. You guys are awesome. I have no intentions on quitting what I'm doing. I get up every single day and I do what I do because of guys and viewers like you. You're awesome. Thanks again. Enough is enough. It's the weekend. Go out, enjoy yourself, have a barbecue, go to the beach. I don't know. Just have a good time. Crypto's up for now. So that being said, my name is K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Until next time, stay crypto and peace out.